I do have to tell you that your beard is on point today, and it has been for the last few months.
It's getting there.
You're a welcome member of Muddybeards.
Sweet.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Muddybeards 4x4. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. Just yesterday I finished the last of my leftovers, and it's kind of sad. No more turkey sandwiches. So I'm over at Dan's house today. Everybody remembers the S10 Truggy. Look, it's standing on its own 4 feet. Was it feet? I don't think it's supposed to call it feet. Shoes. I was wearing shoes. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But real quick before we start, I want to show new sticker that we got here. This is the very first one. Put it on Dan's truck, even though it's not out there on the trail yet. Hopefully it will be soon, and I will be making more of these and hopefully be something that'll be selling or giving away. I'm not really sure yet. Just been messing around with it. So I tried to convince Dan to make videos on everything that he's been doing and on this whole project so he could start doing more videos for us. And he, I think he made like one. You did it for like 10 minutes or something.
Spent one day trying to do it and got a half an hour worth of work done.
Yeah.
This is too much work.
So all you guys out there who, it's not hard, but it is a lot of work to make these videos. And any project that you're doing, it probably, I don't know, quadruples the amount of time that it takes to do it, and then you have to edit it and all that stuff. Anyways, so let's get started. Well, tell us about this truck, Dan.
So I finally got it on its own wheels. It's been like almost 2 years to the day since I picked it up and cut off all the IFS stuff. Got coilovers. Everything's pretty well tacked in place. There's still a few things that need to be kind of tweaked. Kind of made this crossover hoop sort of quick the other night so we can get it down and see what it was going to look like.
Is that gold? Is your control arm gold? You got gold flake on here? What's happening?
Yeah, I bought this stuff and wanted to try it on something. See what it'd be like for some projects. I got to redo it anyways. This section here, I cut basically 3 sides of it out and then just plated over the gap on the top because I didn't have a flat spot to mount the coilover tower at all. Plus the drag link was hitting it as soon as it went up. That one dumps it down like the other side does. I should have just cut off the frame and stubbed it out with 2x3 or something.
It's really tight in there.
So I made this nifty little tool out of some scrap metal and a nut and a bolt, and that way I can pull the yoke off of this thing because it's kind of stuck on there with a little bit of Loctite, I think.
Well, the yoke doesn't have Loctite on it, but it's pipe sealer.
That's what it was. That's
thread sealer to make sure that it doesn't leak out of it.
So we just put that on there, and then we drive the bolt down against the pinion.
It's off.
It just falls right off.
Look at that.
It was a lot harder when we took it apart for the first time after sitting around for 30 years of rust.
Yeah, I think you don't really need that now. I think just a hammer would do fine.
Yeah, it probably would have been good. But the purpose is that this one has threaded holes and uses some chintzy little straps, whereas this one takes U-bolts, goes all the way through, so that you lose that weak point and possible failure. Pretty different U-joint, but you get the idea. According to the internet, that fixes the problem.
What, the braking problem?
Yeah. I guess you go through U-joints really fast on a 14 bolt when you're articulating and beating it up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't run these on mine either, so.
The front's already got
Mine is.
these on the Dana 44 high pinion.
Which is
So
the same
why
thing
not
that I'm
just,
running.
Yeah, do it the right way.
Just so you guys know, this is not really the proper way to do this.
Slang.
No, well, I mean, this is a wheeler, and we're not driving on the freeway. Freeway speeds, worried about that often, I guess, probably. So the proper way to do this would be to actually remove the tires, pull the carrier out, pull the axles out, and because we want to measure that pinion bearing preload, which the crush sleeve is in there to create the preload on those bearings. So you really want to make sure that that preload is correct, which when we set this thing up to begin with like 6 months ago, we did that, and that crush sleeve on this 14 bolt was absolutely insane to crush it. It's insane. The amount of torque it took for us to crush that sleeve. I believe we had to crush it in the press or something first to get it started, but it was absolutely insane. So
I forgot the dust shield.
oh, it swaps over from the other one, huh?
Yeah. We have the technology.
Whoa! A little too far.
Perfect. Try to use the socket to press it back on. There's a ridge, and there's these little
There's a ridge.
pieces sticking out inside of here that are supposed to sit inside that ridge. There it is.
Well, there we go. There's the new yoke on there, all tightened up. Should be a lot stronger with those U-bolt style instead of the straps.